Let's get the show on the road, folks. One of the reasons I almost didn't pursue my dream with the Better Life Project was because of self-doubt. Now, I was working in a stable and secure job, and people didn't get why I was leaving that to pursue a job as a life coach, to set up a business, a life coaching business. Now, I allowed all that self-doubt. I bought into what the naysayers were saying. I listened to that inner mean girl voice. And for so long, all I did as a result of buying into those negative emotions was sit in my arse and twiddle my thumbs all day. I allowed those negative emotions to force me into procrastination, to empower me to do nothing, because I listened to those negative voices, because I was consumed by that self-doubt. Now, I know if you're listening to this, there is something that you want to do as well. You have a goal, a project, you want to get promoted, you are working towards something, but you are feeling so consumed by self-doubt, you don't know what your next step is. The thing that I've learned about negative emotions, or any emotion, is that it's not wrong to feel them. Things like self-doubt, jealousy, anger, envy, or sadness are perfectly normal experiences, but our life will be defined by how we react to those experiences. And for so many of us, our lives up until this point have been defined by how we react or respond when we experience doubt. Now, you guys have to ask yourself a pretty serious question, so I hope that you're all sitting down and I hope that you are ready. But when you're 99.999 years of age and you're lying on your deathbed and you've got a whole bunch of grandkids looking at you, and one of them is saying, I am auditioning to be in my dance rehearsal, but I'm really nervous because I overheard one of the girls say that I couldn't do it. So what should I do, Nan? What should I do, Grandpa? Are you going to turn around to that little 5-year-old and say, oh, you know what? The naysayers, they told you you couldn't do it, so you should probably just go home and watch TV. You would never, in your wildest dreams, imagine saying that to a little person in your life. But yet we do that to ourselves all of the time. We listen to that doubt, we pick it apart. Our attention goes where our energy flows, and you will grow whatever part, whatever emotion you are feeding. So let's turn that emotion into forward motion. Let's use that to propel you forward. Let's take whatever doubt, anger, frustration, or sadness that you are currently experiencing and take one step towards fueling your goals, your ambition, and your dreams. You don't only need joy and happiness and feelings of success or accomplishment to feed your goals as well. You need that little bit of pain as well. But only a teensy bit, guys. So don't be afraid of it. Don't feel bad for experiencing it. Like I said, it is totally normal. But what you need to do is turn it into forward motion. The only way that you can eat an elephant is one bite at a time. The only way you can overcome self-doubt is one step at a time. So it is okay to experience self-doubt. It is okay to worry. It is okay to feel anxious or sad or frustrated or angry due to a lack of progress. But let's take action on it now. Let's turn this emotion into forward motion, and let's come up with a plan to help you take one step every single day in the direction of your dreams, your goals, and whatever it is that you guys are working towards. You are enough. You can do this. So what if you fail? The only difference between people who fail and you is that you are going to stand back up every single time that you fall. You are going to dust yourself off. You are going to look defeat in the eye and say, not today, my friend. I have different plans for my life and I am going in a different direction. You are going to be a success because you understand that self-doubt is a perfectly normal part of your journey. It is such a normal emotion and experience. You will not be defined by those moments of self-doubt. You will be defined by how well you stand back up. But it's not a contest as to how quickly you stand up. It is a contest of how well you can plan and move forward, one step at a time, folks. And I promise you, just as I am sitting here in front of you today, over 2 years into my Dream of the Better Life project, the self-doubt doesn't go away. You just get better at dealing with it. You get more courageous, you get even more ballsier, and you understand that those simple, small, consistent steps that you took daily are the difference between why you will succeed and why you might not. That's it from me, guys. Make sure that you stay tuned for our next episode of Better Life Project TV. Make sure you shoot a comment in the shoot a comment? No. How about we put a comment or write a comment below, either on Facebook or YouTube. Let me know what you think. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, you can reach me on hello@thebetterlifeproject.ie. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for listening this week. Take care.